You
Hi.
guys. Yeah. Yeah.
My ratings are
You guys start by screaming and then...
Hi, Misha.
Hi. Yes, it is a good thing that you're mic'd.
I was just wondering, where have you been in the new Supernatural episodes?
You are very quiet. It's Where have I been in the new Supernatural episodes?
Purgatory.
In Purgatory.
Like glimpses of you.
Can't we just have glimpses of me? Sure, absolutely. I will break into the editing suite and subliminal frames of myself, my childhood photos, perhaps. They'll never know. They don't really pay very close attention anyway down there. So, great idea. Yeah.
You just pass it right to the girl next door. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
So I think what she was trying to say, because she stole my question, could you give us like any hints as to what's going to happen with Cass this season?
Sure. Do you want me to tell you everything? Or?
Yes, I'm totally down for that.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, in Purgatory, we learn sort of definitively that Dean is a bottom. But that's enough spoilers for now. Yes, next question.
Beautiful lady in that red top with the belt. She's had her hand up forever.
Hi.
Hello.
So can you tell us about the hug? Like, was that hard to film, or like, how many takes was that? Did it help?
The hug? It was hard. It was very difficult to do because, which hug are you talking about? Between Dean and Cass? It was, you know, as a professional actor, we just did it, got it out of the way. But the truth is, Jensen has terrible BO. So for me personally, it was something to sort of muster through, but I did. Yeah. Probably don't tell him I said that, but thank you.
And then the trench coat and the long hair. Yeah.
Hi, Misha.
Hi.
Just want to say the lights behind you kind of look like wings.
We totally did that on purpose.
They spent hours lighting it.
Thousands of dollars went into that.
Into moving the house lights up and just right.
Okay, so my question is, after Cass is like running around in Purgatory and finally meets up with Dean, he kind of acts a little weird, like when he meets Dean. Like he's kind of almost like terrified to see him. And we know that he's been running away from Leviathan, but he seems like he has a plan of like something's gonna happen. Can you elaborate on how Cass is feeling?
Good, very perceptive. No, but I like your observation. Look, Castiel, he doesn't want to. I mean, the answer is he doesn't want to see Dean because Cass is a magnet for Leviathan, so it puts Dean in danger to be near Cass, and he also doesn't want to see Dean because he's afraid he's just going to keep hugging him like that. It's too much. Yeah, but then he has another sort of agenda going on that I'm not going to tell you about.
There is a lady with her hand up and the black shirt and got a bracelet on.
Hi, Misha.
Hi.
I was just wondering, how do you take your coffee?
Without rat poison.
Thank you for dodging that one. I kept on, I was like, oh, if I say that, no, that's bad. That has a double entendre. So does that.
Do you like coffee?
You know, I'm not a big coffee drinker, actually. I drink tea more. Yeah! I love that. Some guy was like, yeah, fuck yeah! I drink tea too! Suck it!
Having like 2 grapes of sugar.
Semper Fi! Tea! What are you getting at?
I was thinking of things, what could I ask Misha?
Well, that's a great question. No, it's actually really a well thought out question. How do you like your coffee?
I take mine with cream and sugar.
Okay. Actually, when you say it, there doesn't sound like anything wrong with it. I felt like I was walking into a trap, and now it's clear that I wasn't. I was just confronted with a really stupid question. So, thank you for lighting the way. Not to call your question stupid, but it was. Yeah, so no, I actually go both ways because I can have. Sometimes I like it black, and sometimes I like it with cream and whatever. Great, thank you. Moving on.
So there's people in the back.
What is happening here? You're gonna have to make a decision now. Moment with the suspender.
Hi there. I just want to say thanks again for coming so soon after the birth of your daughter.
Oh, thanks for having me. That's part of why I came. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. So.
My question is, aside from not bursting out laughing at Jared, what has been your biggest acting challenge so far?
So working with Jared. Actually, to be honest with you, I think that they're writing fewer scenes with the two of us together. If you look at the progression of, since I joined the show, it used to be Misha and Jared in a lot of scenes together. Not so much anymore. It's usually like, all right, I'm gonna run to the store to get some beer, says Sam, and then Dean and Cass discuss something. Whereas it used to be, Sam was part of the discussion as well, and I think that the studio realized that's just costing us too much. And overtime for the crew, so we'll send Sam for beer. I don't know, there's a lot of different characters on the show that I have played as incarnations of Cass, so some of those have been more difficult than others. I think that I don't know. Crazy Cass was a little hard. That was hard to figure out because Ben Edlund was directing that, and Ben, I think, wrote the episode as well, and Ben's crazy. Ben's a genius, like I don't know if you guys know who Ben Edlund is. He created the show The Tick, and he's an absolute, his mind is this just amazing, unfurling flower of absurdity and poetry. I mean, everything that comes out of his mouth is amazing. But it's a little schizophrenic too. So, I can't quite remember exactly the direction, but he came out and said something like, "So I want you to be really kind of, maniacal and giddy and gleeful, and you're just taking in all of the wonders of the world as Crazy Cass." And we did a take like that, and he came back and he's like, "Okay, let's try. You're really somber and smooth, and you play everything very inwardly." So it was kind of like this roller coaster of trying to figure out what that character was. I don't know if I really got it, but it was kind of.
You got it.
All right, great.
There is a girl right in the middle here who's got the best hair. So I think she should answer the question. Where's our runner? Over here. Where's she?
She's sauntering though, not running. No, behind you.
Oh. You see why I love the hair, right?
In front of you. Oh, I thought you were going for the green hair.
Oh, yeah, we'll go for her too.
No, I agree. Love the hair. Is that natural?
My question is more like you work a lot with Jared and Jensen, but like who's your favorite minor character to work with, especially over all of the years? Like the guy who plays Death, and is he as creepy as he looks? Like those people that you don't get to act with as much.
Julian. Is he as creepy as he looks? Yes, he's a good friend of mine, and I would tell you, far creepier than he seems on screen. I'm gonna plug in his name. Yes, you like the popcorn. Hold on. No, we've had so many great characters on Supernatural. I have actually become kind of friends. Where did you go? There you are. Please keep standing. I would like to soak up the glow of your hair. We've had some great actors to work with, but I've actually become kind of friends with several of the people that worked on the show for some reason, because they're not good people. But Richard Speight, Rob Benedict, Matt Cohen. It's like this weird little group of guys. Sebastian Roche. For some reason, we've become this sort of convention clique, and we go to all the conventions together. Well, I try to avoid that if possible. I hate these people. Oh, Julie. James Patrick Stewart was cool. I really liked working with him. Kurt Fuller. This is fun. This makes it much easier. Kurt Fuller, he played an angel, Zachariah. That's me cheating. Look at the name. I don't know. I'm just reading you to the list of the cast.
Well, thank you.
It wasn't a satisfying answer, but whatever. We had our moment.
Green hair lady or guy. I'm sorry, I can't see that far back.
I'm a lady.
I'm not wearing my glasses. You guys are all like fuzzy.
I'm not either. Hey, Misha.
Hi.
So, I was wondering if you would do me and my friend a favor and say, hey, ass butt.
No.
Please.
No way. Won't do it.
Please.
No.
Please!
All right. Do you want me to?
Yes!
No. You think I'm going to, don't you? Oh, it's so painful. I'm not going to.
Puppy dog faces, everyone. Puppy dog faces. There you go. Oh, she's got a good pile. Look at that.
Oh, this is so much fun. Oh my God, that's so mean. Why would I not? I don't know. Do you have another question for me? Because I feel like I've just been mean to you.
I feel like you should just do us all a favor, be nice, and just say the line.
Hey, ass butt. I'll tell you something funny about that scene. By the way, so we had this bottle, I don't know if you know, but on set, usually when you break a bottle over someone's head or something like that, it's not really a real bottle. It's something called candy glass. I know, I shouldn't shatter the illusion. It's like a magician giving up the tricks, but there's different levels of candy glass. So there's candy glass that is super fragile, where you just have to tap it and it shatters. And then there's candy glass that's a little bit more durable. And when you're throwing a bottle, it has to be a little bit stronger, because otherwise, when you throw it, it breaks in your hand. So they made it a little bit stronger. And I kept throwing the bottle at him, and it kept hitting him and not breaking. And he was like, "Ow, fuck, that hurts! My collarbone!" And I was like, "All right, I'll get it again this time." And so I threw it harder, thinking, if it's really going hard, it'll definitely break when it hits him. And he was like, "Fuck!" And it didn't break again. So then the special effects guy who had made the bottle said, "Let me just break it against me. I'll show you. It's not that bad, man." And so I threw it against him as hard as I possibly could. Again, it didn't break. And he was just like doubled up. Because at that point, if it doesn't break, it's just like being hit by a bottle. It's exactly the same. So anyway, that caused some actual pain, and it was kind of